right, welcome to this week's edition of the Outdoor Call Radio with Outdoors Dan on 1350 ESPN. Hope everyone's having a great Saturday all across the good old USA. I finally got to wear a hoodie. I'm telling you, I'm happy. September 10th? And I got to wear a hoodie today. I got my Rupert's Roost in Peace hoodie on today, and I'm having a good time. Oh, we're live on Facebook. Thanks to Denise and Zach over at Imperial RV Centers for helping us with the live stream every week here on 1350 ESPN. We appreciate that. And the show is brought to you in part by good friends over there at Three Rivers Boat and RV Storage in Carlisle. If you need to have a place to put your trailer, your boat, your camper, and you just don't have room at home, well, don't worry about it. Give Denise and, Tracy, Dick, and Danielle a call over at 515-822-1362, and they'll take great care of you. That's where I keep my stuff, and they got 24-hour access, 12 by 50 assigned spots, $60 a month. You get 1 month free when you pay for a year, and you can just have all sorts of fun over at Three Rivers Boat and RV Storage. Go check them out. Good morning, Don. Good to see you. I haven't seen you in a while, Don. Hope you're doing well, buddy. It's almost hunting season. Dave, Fishing Dave, good morning. Good to see you, Fishing Dave. Good to see you there. Boy, my color scheme on my thing's gray. It used to be black. That's weird. I tell you, they're always changing stuff at Facebook, aren't they? We got a fun show for you today. We're gonna just talk. It's just gonna be us in the first hour, and then in the 8 o'clock hour, we got Phillip Vanderpool coming on. We're gonna talk a little bit about getting those late summer scrapes ready to go for hunting season. We got the start of the urban archery season next week on the 15th. Everybody's been out dove and teal hunting and squirrel hunting. Squirrel season and rabbit season's now in force. So, but boy, I know a lot of folks getting ready to get out there and get their urban hunting going on, and we're going to talk a little bit about that. I was out changing cameras yesterday. We'll talk a little bit about that. We got open lines if you want to call in and say hi, or if you have questions, 515-244-1350, 515-244-1350, and we will get you hooked up from there. Andrew's over there running the boards. I want to thank real quick Mason. Mason sent me this nice Respect the Game keychain. It's like a Shrinky Dinks. Remember Shrinky Dinks when you were a kid? I used to play with Shrinky Dinks. Mm-hmm. Used to make stuff all the time. Mason, unfortunately, it broke in the mail, but don't worry about it. I really appreciate that. I think that is so cool that you sent me a Respect the Game TV keychain, and you made it yourself. So thank you, buddy. I appreciate that, and I will keep that in my souvenir thing. So thank you very much, buddy. That's awesome.
That's good artistic skill there.
Don says, I moved to Oklahoma but I will hunt whitetail in November for last resident tag. Don moved to Oklahoma. Don, we miss you. No wonder we haven't heard from you, buddy. Good to see you. Hello, Brant. Happy Cyhawk Day. Yeah, I'm telling you. Everybody's ready for Cyhawk Day. Andrew's got his UNI colors on.
UNI?
What? What do you mean?
Come on.
It's always you and I. What are you talking about?
Never you and I.
Well, who else is here? It's just you and I. You see what I did there?
That was good.
Yeah, yeah. Thank you very much. I'll be here all week. Tip your waitresses and your servers, please. Try the veal. So we got trivia later today. I got a really nice grunt call and some Soldier Boy beef jerky.
Woo!
Yeah, so somebody's going to win a grunt call and some Soldier Boy beef jerky. So,
good stuff.
Good stuff. That's good stuff. Morning, Greg. Good to see you. Brant's all excited about the football game, I'm telling you. So, yeah, NFL started this week. So our Outdoors Dan Fantasy Football League's in full force. Andrew's going to get his butt kicked again.
Go defense.
Yeah, he's all excited because he got the Bills defense. I hope you do win because Mike's ahead of you in the rankings. So we'll see how it goes. I got to play Creek Archery Chris in Pennsylvania.
There you go.
Yeah, I just want to beat Chris this week. That's all I really care about.
1-0.
1-0, man. One closer championship, raking in the big money.
Tell my guys, 1 week, go out, man. Give me a win.
Yeah, I keep trying to get Andrew to do a trade. He keeps flip-flopping on me. Good morning, Gary. How you doing? Good morning. Almost walleye. Final wall time. Fishing's good right now, man. I'm telling you. Fishing reports look pretty good. So I talked to the fine folks at the Milo Locker, and we will have deer processing certificates. I would assume by next week. Ashley said she was going to throw them in the mail for me because when she called, I was way on the other side of the state checking cameras. So thank you, Ashley, Angie, and Daryl, everybody at the Milo Locker. We appreciate that so much. That's the only place, in my humble opinion, to go get your meat processed. They do a great job for me. They've been doing it for almost, 17, 18 years. I'll always get my stuff back nice and done right and always tastes good. Matter of fact, Jenny made the last of my mule deer. Why am I getting all these Facebook alerts? That's weird. I don't know what I'm getting those Facebook alerts. Must be for the live stream. But anyway, Jenny made the last of the mule deer. I think the ground mule deer. I think I'm all out of mule deer now.
I didn't get any.
Yeah, you
No,
did.
actually, I
No,
did.
you did.
I did.
You did get some.
I'm messing with Dan.
Well, and then she, when you come over on Wednesdays and 8, you had some.
Everything's great.
Yeah.
By the way, that her version of the McRib, I need it again.
I got to go get some of those. Milo makes this really nice pork. It's like a pork brisket sandwich, but it's just like a McRib. If you go down to Milo and you get this pork brisket deal, it's a little square. You'll never eat a McRib again. No offense to McDonald's, but I'm just telling you, it blows. And Jenny made it. I mean, she used the cookies, barbecue sauce, the Western or the sweet hickory. I can't remember what. And then she made an onion and a pickle and a really nice bun. And I'm telling you what, it blows away a McRib.
100%.
Yeah, that pork brisket sandwich at Milo rocks. So, good morning, Neil. Good to see you, buddy. Hope you're doing well, pal. Kudos to Daryl and Ange on that one. So
they did phenomenal.
Oh yeah,
great idea.
That was one of my favorite sandwiches this year. Good stuff. So I went out yesterday. Went down to Thursday. I went to the one farm that I get to hunt with my buddy. And I went ahead, and I'm glad I went because I actually was checking a couple stands real quick, and my seat had broke. The little plastic cap that when your seat goes down on the sides of the stand, it broke off. So if I would have just got up there in the middle of the night, like 4 in the morning or whatever, to do a morning hunt, I would have probably fell on my rear. So I have to fix that. Because the stand's still really good. I mean, it's just they just don't make stands like they used to, do they? I'm telling you. But I'm gonna redneck it, and so I can at least get one more season out of it, and then I'll replace it after that. But it's a good stand. I mean, everything else is good on it, but I think I've had it out there 3 or 4 years now. But I'm glad I checked that, and then I had to do a little last minute trimming. So hey, Kevin, good morning from New Jersey. Doing well in Jersey, buddy. I'm doing well. Hey, Kev, you ever had a frap? When I was in the service a long time ago, I had some guys take me. We were at Colts Neck, New Jersey. Was it Fort Monmouth Army Base? I was in the Navy. I was a Navy medic with the Marines, but it was right before we went to Grenada, and so Fort Monmouth is an ammunition loading station for ships on the East Coast. So I caught an ammo ship. The USS Suribachi. I will never forget that. The USS Suribachi. And we took that down to Cuba, and then we went to Grenada. But when I was at Fort Monmouth, I had some Army guys that I made friends with while I was there. They took me to New York to Brooklyn, and that was an experience. I'll never forget that. That if you've never been to Brooklyn in the '80s it's like a thing in The Sopranos, man. I'm telling you, it was like leopard spandex, and it was crazy. But it was an experience. But one of the neatest things that I ever had when I was out on the East Coast was going to a diner, and I asked for a shake, and the lady goes, "You mean a frap?" I said, "Well, no, I mean a shake." She goes, "You mean a frap?" I said, "Okay, a frap." And I looked over to my buddy. I said, "Okay, I'm sorry, I'm from the Midwest. What's a frap?" He goes, "It's a shake with an egg in it." And it's like, what? He goes, "Trust me, you'll like it." And it wasn't bad, but it's just like, Come on, man. Why do I have to have an egg in my shake? Good morning, Jose. ¿Qué pasa? What's going on, man? Jose was one of our first winners on the Outdoor Call radio app. He won a Tacticam camera. Good morning, Lori. Good to see you, kiddo. Lori's up and representing Pure Whitetail Strong this morning. Boy, so when I was out at the farm yesterday, like I said, or Thursday, I got some stuff done there, and then I went out to our lease down in southern Iowa, and I got to go pull some camera. Jose said he's heading into work. God bless you for working, Jose. Keep the economy rolling, bud. So I got to check some cameras and stuff, and man, did I get some nice pictures. I'm excited about. I'm actually getting excited. I didn't get any pictures for a long time of some decent deer, but finally got a couple decent bucks on camera, and I don't know where they're going to be when October 1st gets here, but at least they're strolling around the timber somewhere, so that's a good thing. So I'm anxious to do that, but I would definitely get out there. Now's a great time to get out there. Hey Bo, good morning, buddy. Old Bo Jangle, Bo Harris. We need to do a giveaway with him too. Yeah, we need to do a Bo Jangle Baits giveaway. We'll do that here in a week or so. You want to do it? You know what? We'll do that for ice fishing. That's what we'll do. Ice fishing, when we start getting close to getting some good ice, I'll have Bo send me up some ice fishing stuff, and we'll do a Bo Jangle ice fishing deal. That's what we'll do. Bo, we'll do that, Bo, because Bo was asking me about that. Because we got so much stuff going on. We got the Ugly Buck contest started this week. If you missed that, I'm giving away my Dave Smith posturing buck decoy. That's Andrew over there hacking. He didn't mute his mic.
Yeah, I did.
Did you? I don't know. I saw you hacking on the screen here.
How do you see hacking?
Well, ice drinking, you mean? What do you mean ice drinking? What are you talking about, Kevin? Ice drinking. Good morning. Good morning, Ryan. Good to see you. Ice drinking. I don't know what you're talking about. Ice fishing, Kevin. Ice fishing, not drinking. Do $100 ice fishing. Do $100 ice fishing package. Let's go big. All right, Bo, you got a deal, man. We'll do $100 ice fishing package when we get close. Don't really fish, just drink. No, we're not talking about the fish, Kevin. We're ice fishing. Yeah. Come on, man. Andrew, what's going on? More drinking than fishing. Laughing out loud, Andrew says. That's probably what he was talking about. So anyway, we'll do $100 ice fishing deal November, December. So thanks, Bo. We appreciate that, buddy. So anyway, what was I talking about before that? I was talking about going out and doing something, right?
Ladies and gentlemen, can I please have your attention? I've just been handed an urgent and horrifying news story. And I need all of you to stop what you're doing and listen.
Ooh, Scoopy.
I have no idea why Andrew did that. But anyway, I was talking about the Ugly Buck contest. So someone's going to win that Dave Smith decoy posturing buck that I used on the TV show last year. And you're going to know it's mine because it's going to have pure whitetail dust all over the inside of it. Okay? It's going to look like a Skittles bag. But I'm telling you what, that's hands down, in my humble opinion, the best decoy I've ever used when I was bow hunting. That thing, when you get does actually walking up to it and feeding next to it and putting their head down and relaxing, that's a good deer decoy. You just spray it down with lethal field spray so you get all the odor off of it, and then you take your pure whitetail, either bedded up or bachelor group, and put that inside the cavity of the deer, the dust. And then I use my WinScent. I'm going to use my WinScent Mini this year, that new WinScent Mini unit I showed you a couple weeks ago. And then I'll put like cash, like a buck scent on there and let that go off every 60 seconds. And that's going to be my decoy setup for this rattling season. It's going to be awesome. I'm doing good. Got engaged before hunting season. Andrew, you be careful there, Andrew. That getting engaged stuff. Congratulations. Just don't plan the wedding around the rut. Gotta watch that stuff, man. I just got I just got in trouble.
Good luck.
See, I'm lucky. Jenny always wants me out of the house. She always, aren't you? Can't you go hunting? Go hunting. Go get out of the house. You're bothering me. You know. So I'm lucky. Jenny's always, whenever I go hunt, I got to go do this or that. She goes, all right, see you later. Have fun. The dog's upset because if I go to the farm, I can't take the dog because I don't want him running around with the deer. But Andrew said that's the rule. Don't interfere with the rut. There you go, Andrew. That's the way to do it, buddy. Yeah. You got a nice fiance there if she's agreeing to that. That's all right. That's a woman you can stand behind. See, my wife, she's all about that, man. She loves the venison and the elk and the moose and all that other stuff. So she goes, go, get out of the house, go hunting.
Get some food.
Andrew says he's already seen 2 decent bucks already. There you go, Jose. That's awesome. Yeah, they're definitely hard-horned. I mean, they're definitely changing their patterns and things are getting different. We're in that lull. Whenever they get hard-horned, they get sometimes they disappear for like a week or two. And then when we get into that first 10 days of October, you get that October lull. And it's just they're changing up they're moving off the beams and they're going into they're just changing stuff up is what they're doing. They're still there, but they're definitely getting a little frisky, man. I'm telling you, it just makes me happy to see them moving around. That's for sure. 716 and some change. So on the Ugly Buck contest, how do you enter that? You pull up the Outdoor Call Radio app on your phone or on your iPad, and you send me a screenshot of what you're listening to, and you can enter a couple times a week. Just make sure you're sending me different screenshots because I go back and reconcile what's playing, because if like you send me one on Monday and then like Thursday you try to use the same one, it's not going to be the same shows that's on Monday that's on Thursday. So we won't let you enter that way. It's got to be a fresh one, okay? It's got to keep it fair for everybody. But and we're also, whoever wins that is going to get a pair of Itasca boots, brand new Apollo hunting boots for the season, courtesy of the fine folks at Itasca Footwear up in Minnesota. And we'll probably give away a couple pair of boots, and we'll probably have like a second place winner too. So all you got to do is just send me a screenshot, listen during the week. RTG baby, there you go, Derek. Respect the game. So I'm looking forward to the screenshot deal. The camera giveaway was a big success. So we had a lot of folks trying to win those cameras. So I have more pure whitetail products in my refrigerator than food, Kevin says. Well, Kev, I actually got a little mini fridge downstairs in my office for all my pure whitetail stuff. I got a couple rows for beverages and then a couple rows for pure whitetail. That way Jenny doesn't have to have doe estrus or preorbital gland urine or stuff in the fridge. So I got to have my own little mini fridge, man. I wish Josh and Grant actually sold a pure whitetail fridge. That'd be kind of cool. Have pure whitetail all over it, It's kind of neat. 718 and some change. Let me take a real quick break. We got open lines if you want to call in. 515-244-1350. 515-244-1350. Otherwise, we'll be right back after these fine words from our sponsors. Heading on your next adventure and looking for some snacks to take? Why not pack a snack that tastes great, gives you protein, and is easy to pack? Have you heard of Soldier Boy beef jerky? Soldier Boy jerky is slow smoked in small batches to ensure generous, tender morsels that taste outstanding. Soldier Boy beef jerky offers the following flavors: sweet heat, original, maple, or pepper flavors. Kevin says the mini fridge is full already. There you go, Kev. Soldier Boy beef jerky is veteran-owned. And Andrew's already in the jerky.
Oh, yeah.
It's not even for breakfast. Jerky is good anytime. So next time you're looking for snacks from home, ooh, I'm getting pictures. Outdoor adventure, please remember to reach for some Soldier Boy beef jerky, available at Sportsman's Warehouse. Soldier Boy beef jerky, outstanding taste that keeps you satisfied in the field. For more information, please check us out online at www.sbjerky.com.
They're one of America's favorite fish to go after. Whether you call them old papermouth or a slab, folks love to chase after the tasty crappie. And the folks at Pure Crappie.
There you go, Lori.
Are ready to help you limit out your next fishing trip. Whether you dip, troll, or cast for them, PureCrappie.com has the baits, tackle, and apparel every crappie angler will appreciate. So before you head to your favorite fishing hole, head on over to PureCrappie.com.
There's a pretty decent buck.
That's PureCrappie.com. They will help you catch more fish.
Hey guys, Jackie Bushman here with
I'm just getting excited.
When it comes to food plot seed and deer feed, the Mississippi-based
What's my go-to pure whitetail products? Derek, I like the Bedded Up, the Bachelor Group, and the White Lightning estrus dust. Those are my go-tos, buddy. I love them. That premium buck estrus, the premium buck urine is good too, in the dust or the liquid. So, but those are usually what I usually go to. They got Mesmerize and Spellbound. Those work pretty well, but those ones that Larry McCoy got me hooked on the Bedded Up and the Bachelor Group, and then the White Lightning. I had really good luck with that too.
Live action decoys are one of the most realistic.
Yeah, Mesmerize is good. So is Spellbound.
While you're in the field turkey hunting, Wade and Teresa Goddard start with a Dave Smith gobbler decoy and then apply their patented system that allows you to raise your decoy's tail fan up and down, move it side to side, and even walk that tom up and back while it's on the platform.
Good morning, Kenny.
Decoys are so amazingly lifelike, though. They're going to fool even the weirdest old boss tom you got running around your woods.
You don't want.
Plus, the good thing is they're made right here in the good old.
You don't want.
For more information
Cincinnati's
about
quarterback, huh? You don't want Burrow, huh?
Check them out on Facebook or call them.
Yeah. Wait till you start getting those 10, 11-point games from a homie.
Take it from me, Outdoors Dan.
You're welcome, Derek. Thank you, bud.
Successful in the field this year.
We all want the deadliest broadheads out there. Have you tried a
Zeebel's tried. Zeebel wants Burrow because he's got that receiver.
Slick Trick just added to their arsenal with a new torch Slick Trick.
Chase.
This mechanical head is a clear game changer. The Raptor Trick, Viper Trick, and Magnum heads are still available, as well as the standard Slick Trick that just won another award for best broadhead. They all offer bone-crushing penetration with superior cutting diameters. They feature an
you see Kittle's hurt?
Alcatraz blade lock system to
you take him out of your lineup?
At the moment of impact that will help you get your game. Bow hunters they can depend on 100% of the time. You wait all season for that shot. Don't trust it to a head that may not deliver a short recovery. For more info, go online to www.
What's everybody doing today besides watching the football game?
Trick 'em with Slick Trick broadheads and tag your game.
Be a good day to go check cameras with that rain coming in.
Heading to your favorite outdoor spot is your hunting.
That's why I went yesterday. I knew all my scent was going to get washed out today.
Use the original Work Sharp knife and tool sharpener before you left. You bet they are.
Yeah.
The Work Sharp knife and tool
I didn't leave much scent riding that bike in and out.
By using changeable, flexible abrasive belts.
Yeah, silent and deadly.
Able to sharpen a variety of knives.
Mocking and cameras. There you go, Kev. Sounds like a good Saturday to me.
Gut hooks, axes, and even kitchen knives. The Work Sharp knife and tool sharpener does this with precision.
Corn roast. There you go, Lori.
And flexible abrasive belts to ensure the proper 20-degree angle every time. Each Work Sharp knife and tool sharpener is assembled in the USA by a family-owned and operated company. Customer service is always.
There you go, Brant. Brant's raiding the garden.
And depend on a sharp knife.
Harvesting.
Consider checking out one of the Work Sharp knife and tool sharpeners or the Work Sharp guided field sharpener at a store near you.
Man, I can't believe we're almost. So I can't believe September 11th is already tomorrow.
That's WorkSharpTools.com.
Crazy.
You're listening to the Outdoor Call Radio with Outdoors Dan on
Good morning, David.
ESPN.
All right, welcome back to the Outdoor Call Radio with Outdoors Dan on 1350 ESPN. Hope everyone's having a good Saturday. So tomorrow is September 11th. Everybody make sure you take a minute and reflect. Can you believe it was 21 years ago? 21 years ago already. I remember exactly where I was when the planes hit the towers, man. I was at the Big 550 KTRS inside the studio in St. Louis. And I went in there, and the first plane hit, and everybody thought it was like an accident. Nobody really knew for sure. And then when the second plane hit, they knew it was a terrorist attack. And I'll never forget that. Danny was just a year old, and man, I tell you, I'll, that's something like that happens. I know we lost Queen Elizabeth the other day, and listen, I'm not into the king or queen thing. But I always liked Queen Elizabeth. I had a lot of respect for that lady. You talk about a gracious leader. I thought she always handled things with dignity and grace, and I thought she was always kind and compassionate. And if you go back in history and look when she became queen, she actually served in World War II. Did you know that? She actually served. She was out there, was supporting the troops. She was a princess, Elizabeth, and I had a lot of respect for that lady. And it's sorry to see her pass. And good morning, Chris Hall. So I just think we need more leaders in our country, and I'm not going to get political. I told you I wouldn't do that anymore, even though you would not believe how hard it is for me sometimes to hold my tongue, because I know 90% of you would agree with me, okay? But that's not what you listen to us for. So I've been doing pretty good for the last 3 years, right, Andrew?
Actually, you've been doing really well.
Yeah, because it's been a while since I had a meltdown.
Yeah. Well, I wouldn't consider much of it a meltdown anyway. I mean, there are a lot of things that we can agree with and go with, and
yeah.
Ultimately, I think it's a reprieve on a Saturday morning. It's a reprieve from all the other political jargon that's thrown at us on a weekly basis and a daily basis. So
yeah.
Yeah,
I just I get tired of hearing about it, so I know everybody, you out there, do as well. Jeremiah, good to see you, buddy. Kevin, that's awesome, man. Get going on them. That's great. Chris Hall, hope you're doing well, bud. So, but I wish, like I said, everybody have a good thought for everyone that lost someone on 2000 on 9/11, and just keep them in your prayers. And I don't think we should ever forget that, to be honest with you. I think we need to remember that, because people are very jealous of us in this country, even as messed up as everything is right now in DC and stuff. This country is a great country. And when I was in the service and I traveled to all these different other countries, I fell in love with the United States even more than I did before I enlisted, because I know how good we have it here. And so everybody, just be positive, stay strong, and use your common sense. I'll leave it at that. There you go. I think that's the nicest way I can say it. Hey, Tony! What you doing, Tony? So anyway, 7:27 and some change, right, Jeremiah? Good morning, Jeff. Good to see you. I don't know. Hey, we got a good gun show coming on the Outdoor Call Radio. We got the guys from Working Class Bow Hunters are going to start doing a really good tactical gun show. I'll probably have that either on Thursdays or Fridays. So that'll be coming up here in the next couple weeks. So if you're into firearms and you like to hear about all different types of weapons and how to upgrade your guns and all that other fun stuff, you're going to want to tune into this new show. We got a veteran running the show, and I'm just telling you what, it's going to be a great podcast show to listen to. So I'm excited about that. And then we're going to have a new cooking show coming on. We got Mike and our buddy Lance over at the Olive Tap. They're going to start doing a grilling show here in a couple weeks. So we'll have a local outdoor cooking show for you to listen to on Thursdays as well. So we got a couple new shows coming on. So I'm looking forward to that. And then I haven't heard back from my buddies out west, but we're supposed to have a couple more hunting out west shows, like in the Kansas, Nebraska area. So I'll let you know as soon as we get the word on that. But got to keep it growing, right? So, and then next year, I'm trying to talk Todd Rupert and Roost in Peace, my little Roost in Peace hoodie right there. I'm trying to get him to do a turkey show. So, and we'll see how that goes. So, we'll see how, those guys are good guys over there. So, let's see. Awesome. Congrats. Sounds great. Well, thank you, Chris. I appreciate that. 7:29 and some change here on 1350 ESPN. So don't forget now, here in about 4 weeks, we're going to start doing the 12 weeks of Christmas and giving away some diamond earrings, courtesy of the fine folks at Herman's Jewelers. So while you're out there with your grunt call, bah, bah, and you got your rattling horns, you know, you can sit there and just sit back in your tree stand and just enjoy the season more, knowing that you got the love of your life, a brand new pair of diamond earrings to give her at Christmas. Or, you know, maybe you want to leave it in the turkey. Put it in after the turkey's on the table. Put it, you know, put them in the turkey. No, don't do that. Don't mess up the stuffing. Can you imagine hiding a pair of diamond earrings in the turkey stuffing and somebody gets in there? If knowing me, man, if it would be me, because I love stuffing, so I'd probably eat them by mistake. Good day, sir. Yeah, don't put the deer diamonds in the turkey, inside the turkey.
That's insane.
It is insane. I don't even know why it popped in my head. I don't know. So, all right, hey, real quickly, I want to go over field care for deer real quick again. As we get into the seasons next week, we're supposed to get back up in the 80s. I know it's only 60 degrees for the day, but it's going to get up in the 80s again. As soon as you shoot, get a doe, if you're in the urban season and you need to shoot a doe to qualify for a buck tag, don't sit there and procrastinate and take a bunch of pictures and stuff. Take a picture or two, and then get that deer field dressed. Get that deer, get it to where you can get some Arctic ice blocks in inside the cavity after you field dress her. Or if you got regular ice, get that into the cavity before, if you're gonna let that deer. Well, it's too hot to hang it unless if you got a freezer at home. God bless you. If you got a walk-in freezer, then you can hang it that way. But otherwise, you're going to need to get that deer, get the hide off, and get that deer quartered up and cut up, or taken down to the Milo locker. Just make sure that from the field to wherever you're going to get it processed is where that deer is going to taste the best. It all starts in the field with the field care. So make sure you get that deer cooling down and cleaned as fast as you can after you shoot the deer. So. Very important, because you don't want all that bacteria and stuff building up inside the deer, because that's where you start getting problems with the meat. And you know what? If you're going to shoot something, we need to make sure we have enough respect for the animal to take care of it in the field. And because we hunt to eat, right? Most, I'd say 99.9% of us, that's what we hunt for. So we want to make sure that table fare is good, and we owe it to the animal. That's our job. That's our responsibility as hunters, to make sure we use everything or utilize everything we can off that animal. So I know we try to do that, and that's just the way Mom and Dad brought me up. So, and I appreciate that, Mom and Dad. Thank you. All right, 7:32 and some change. Let me take another quick break. We'll be right back on 1350 ESPN.
Did you hear the news? The Olive Tap has a brand new location in the district of Prairie Trail in Ankeny and is now serving fresh salads and sandwiches every day.
Amen, Jeremiah.
Is your one destination for the finest cooking oils, spices, and vinegars, and now fresh salads and sandwiches. They now have even more of your favorite olive oils from Italy, Greece, Spain, and other countries with unique flavors.
I'm ready. Are you ready? I'm ready.
And Parmesan, smoky bacon, and jalapeno, just to name a few. The Olive Tap also offers special oils like
Thank you, Kevin.
avocado and walnut oils, not to mention 20 different varieties of balsamic
What was that?
vinegars, including raspberry, strawberry, hickory barbecue, sour apple, dark chocolate, and many more. The Olive Tap carries sauces, spices, seasonings, jellies, and other fine cooking items that anyone.
Yep, I already know who I'm going to trade you.
They offer cooking classes and tasting parties. Stop by the Olive Tap.
By week 2, you're going to get frustrated, and you're going to say, Dan, I'm ready. I already know what I'm going to ask for, too.
1065 or at theolivetap.com.
Yeah.
Tacticam.
Yeah, you're going to be wanting Elijah Mitchell, man. I'm telling you.
The #1 selling action camera in the industry. The new Reveal by Tacticam will change
Dobbins
the way
is
you
going to be a
scout
bust
for
for you.
Not
And
only is it one of the easiest to set up,
yeah,
but
you
the
watch
most
it.
affordable cellular camera on the market. As you know, you educate your game and leave your scent when checking cameras in the field. With Reveal, those issues are gone. You can receive pictures in almost real time right to your app without going into the field. The Reveal offers half-second trigger speeds.
See what my buddy Mason made me? Isn't that awesome? Respect the game. Made me a keychain.
24-inch LCD
Isn't that cool?
screen, adjustable night illumination.
Thank you, Mason.
Starting as low as
Mountain Man, how you doing, Mountain Man?
World-class app allows you to set
What are
up
you
your
doing? You
camera
working today or are you playing?
view and organize pictures and much more. Again, plans starting as low as $5 a month. The new Reveal by Tacticam saves time, gas, and most importantly, helps you stop educating your game.
Call that number
RevealCellCam.com
and
for
see if
more
he
info.
answers.
You're heading out on your morning hunt well before sunrise, so you can stay undetected from that giant you've been chasing all season. Wouldn't it be nice to know exactly where your stand or blind location is without letting anyone know?
Man, I can't wait to, sitting in your stand, you're all tucked in, and then you hear, isn't that awesome when you hear that? And you just kind of, where's you at? Grab the bow, get ready, or your muzzleloader, or your crossbow, whatever you're using. I'm just telling you, man, it's happening.
Is also a great way to see your property and know
we are not that far away.
Onyx is a mobile app that you can take anywhere. It's recognized by
or you hear, that's even better, isn't it?
So, if you want to always know where you are and have the ability to save information that will
start hearing that.
Better hunter, go download the Onyx Hunt
chasing that doe
app store today.
Hey, America.
There you go, Jeremiah.
Cookies is the one. Lots of flavor, lots of goodness, thick and rich, lots of fun. Hey, America, when you barbecue, try Cookies barbecue sauce for a treat. Cookies barbecue sauce is the barbecue sauce America loves to eat.
This is Andrew Brown.
At American Family Life Insurance, we know that protecting your family's financial future is a priority. And life insurance is an easy way to help make that happen.
Yes,
You'll feel good knowing you've taken steps to protect what matters most if you were to pass
going
away. Plus, life insurance is often more affordable than you think. Let's talk about options that fit you. Contact Darren Islander, agent at 515.
We're going to have some fun now, boys.
A minute out, so we'll be there and then
American Family
Got the old ambush call going.
6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin.
Taping your own hunts is an exciting way to
Amen
capture
to
the
that. I
moment.
love it.
Fourth Arrow camera arms can help you
Oh,
video
man, perfect
easier in
log,
the
get
field.
things going, and
They're
we'll be
extremely
about 50
lightweight,
seconds for you.
durable, and easy to pack. Their patented shoulder system is also very adaptable to any tree or ground blind setup. The bases are affordable and easy to set up for various wind
He is a nice guy.
Multiple
You start
camera
laughing.
arms are available, including the Stiff Arm, Stiff Arm Pro, and
Yeah.
Stiff Arm Elite. They're made of high-quality aluminum or carbon.
He knows me so well.
You choose.
He does.
For ground blind hunters, there's the
pick.
tripod
Yeah.
and monopod options. They're quiet and maneuver easily within the blind. All models can handle Consumer Pro video and perform quietly in the field.
This is going to be fun, folks.
Custom pick your setups with Fourth
Hi.
Arrow camera arms. If you're looking to tape your hunts this season, check out FourthArrowCameraArms.com. Outdoors Dan approved for the field for great video action.
This is the Outdoor Call Radio with Outdoors Dan on Des Moines Sports Leader, 1350 ESPN.
All right, welcome back to the Outdoor Call Radio with Outdoors Dan. Saturday, September 10th, 2022. Hope everyone's doing well, vertical, and getting ready for another day closer to opening day of archery season. Can't wait. Yeah, or whatever season you're going on. I'll be moose hunting in like 10 days, man. I'm getting excited now. Hey, speaking of moose and other slow things, let's go see what Chris at Creek Archery in Pennsylvania is doing. What are you doing there, Chrissy?
Oh, how you doing, buddy? How's everything?
I'm just sitting here just waiting to kick your butt in the old Outdoor Dan football league, buddy.
I'm sure you are.
I am. Listen,
it doesn't matter to me what happens. All that matters is I have your favorite player on my team, and you will never get him back.
Well, that's fine. I do like Dalvin Cook. I mean, I like Cookie, but yeah, I shouldn't have traded Jonathan Taylor, to be honest with you. I got Justin Jefferson out of the deal, and but I'm kind of.
You have trade remorse so quickly.
I do.
It's just and so often.
Well, I think Jefferson's going to go off this year. I do, and he's actually my favorite Viking since Dalvin's great, Chris, but he gets hurt every year, man.
It's okay. I was laughing because I go and I look. I look over our league and I see transactions. The league did not even start, and you traded like 4 times. No one else has done anything.
No. I traded twice.
The whole every transaction on that sheet had your name attached.
Well, I traded I had to trade with Ryan to help Ryan out.
Plus, you're not
and then I traded with my brother because for some reason my bye weeks got messed up. I had like six players off in 1 week, and I can't have that. So that's really why I had to trade Trailer. But I got Justin Jefferson out of the deal, so he'll be the #1 receiver before it's over this year. So
yeah, and Cook will be #1 running back. So.
Yeah, he'll be the #1 banged up guy on the bench. Yeah. I don't care if I win the league or not, just as long as I can say I beat Creek Archery Chris.
Well, I don't think that is going to happen.
Yeah, Cross Creek Archery.
Yeah.
Are you golfing today, or what are you doing?
I actually am just pulling into the parking lot to watch my granddaughter. She's got her first soccer game today.
Wow. Now, what's going on in Pennsylvania? Are you guys, your archery season, you guys hunting start next week?
Yeah, next Saturday, certain counties in our state will open up. So they have like what they call special regulations areas, which are the areas that are closest to the big cities around Pittsburgh and Philadelphia.
Yeah.
Those surrounding counties will open up next Saturday, and then the rest of the state opens up the beginning of October, first Saturday in October.
So regular season in Pennsylvania starts October 1st, but then they have special. Is it like an urban thing, or is it just?
Yeah, it's kind of like I guess you can call it an urban thing. Yeah, I mean you could shoot buck or doe. It's regular archery season, but they just don't open that statewide for some reason. It's just I guess because they feel that they've got the high populations around the cities, and they allow guys in there for an extra couple weeks to hunt.
Bear season over, or is it getting ready to start?
No, that hasn't started yet for us. That'll come in a little bit later.
Oh, that's late, isn't it?
Yeah, our bear season, I want to say that usually when I'm out in Ohio, that's right about when our bear season comes. I'm not a bear hunter, to be honest with you, so I don't know the exact dates, but I want to say that that's somewhere, late October, November.
Aren't they getting ready to hibernate then?
You would think, but I guess not. Probably not much later after that they would be.
Well, up in Minnesota and stuff, you get in October, November, they're starting to hibernate.
Yeah. I'm not sure, buddy. I've hunted bear once in Saskatchewan, and that was pretty neat up there, but I've never hunted them in Pennsylvania.
Oh, I love bear hunting, man. Donovan and Larry were telling me when New Jersey had their bear hunt, they said it was just insane. New Jersey is overridden with black bears. I don't know if a lot of folks know that.
Wow, that's hard to believe.
Elk season starts today, Mountain Man said, for you guys.
Yeah, it does. You got to have a draw for that, and they have you can put it. Anybody can put in for it, but not everybody gets it. So
yeah,
we got some nice elk here in this state.
Oh, that'd be cool. Larry said that they had so many. I mean, they had police out there to keep the animal rights people away, and he said it was absolutely nuts. But there's so many bears in New Jersey. I mean, they're constantly in people's backyards in the neighborhoods and tipping over trash cans. I mean, it's a problem.
Absolutely, it is, and those people that do not want you to hunt them don't realize just how dangerous that can be.
Yeah.
Eventually, for them, for their kids, for their pets, anything. I mean, we know that. You're preaching to the choir when you try to explain it, but some people you'll just never get it past. Get it through to them.
I was talking to a guy yesterday, and he was up in. Gosh darn it, was it Wisconsin? It was either Wisconsin or Minnesota. I can't remember. They actually had a couple of friends of theirs up, and they had a little dog that was out there with some labs and stuff swimming on the dock, and the little dog it was like a little Shih Tzu, one of them little lap dogs.
Yeah.
And an eagle came up and took the dog away.
Yeah, that's a shame. I mean, and that's, I'm sure, heartbreaking for the family, but that can happen. I know, we have a couple little Chihuahuas, probably more than a couple, but we have to watch them too.
Yeah.
We can't just leave them outside because you never know.
Well,
they're like 2.5 pounds.
Yeah, the DNR went and checked the nest, the eagle's nest, and there was several dog collars in the nest. They were,
wow.
That's nobody wants to see their dog taken away by, that's not good, man.
Absolutely not.
No.
It's crazy how that stuff happens. But it does.
Eagles and coyotes kill more pets than people realize.
Oh yeah, absolutely they do. Absolutely they do.
Yeah. So, all right. Well, I just wanted to ambush call you and just say good luck tomorrow, because I don't really mean that, because I want to stomp you.
I was looking at my phone, and I said, "Who is calling me this early in the morning?" And I look, and I'm like, "Of course it is. Of course it is." Yeah.
Hey, usually I call you at 10 o'clock at night.
I know. But that's okay, buddy. You're welcome to call me anytime you want.
Yeah, well, see, that's what nice. Always make friends with people that own archery shops across the country. You just never know when you're going to need them.
Yeah, bring your bow in. I'll take care of it for you. I'll make sure you miss everything this year.
And tell Todd that, yeah, I will never let you work on my bow. Mountain Man told me. Mountain Man told me about your expertise on tuning bows.
They kicked me out of the back room. I'm not allowed to work on anything.
Yeah, tell Todd you wearing his hoodie today.
I will do so.
Yeah, roost in peace, buddy.
That's it. That's it, buddy.
All right, Chris. I'll give you a holler next week and catch up with you, bud.
All right, gentlemen. We'll see you. Take care.
Thank you, Chris. Hey, tell everybody good luck hunting in Pennsylvania this weekend.
Will do, bud. Thank you.
Thank you. Good morning, Roger in New York. How you doing? Charles, good morning. Donovan's back in the States. Good morning, Jake from State Farm. Hey, Donovan got 20-something caribou in New Zealand or Greenland or wherever he was. 20 caribou they got. Isn't that awesome? That's awesome. Yeah. Donovan, I need to talk to you. I know he's hanging tree stands right now, but I need to talk to you, Donovan. So, all right, I got to, let me hit, do we need to take a break, or we got one more big break?
One more big break.
Okay, let me get this last big break out, and we'll be right back, and then I'll try to get the fishing reports in. We'll be right back on the Outdoor Call Radio with Outdoors Dan on 1350 ESPN.
Let's talk about a story, an Iowa story about a dream that took
Revelton
several years to come true in Osceola, Iowa. It's the
Hey,
story of
that rye's gonna be done here in about a month or so. If you're a rye whiskey fan.
It's amazing hearing the customers' descriptions of how you
I need to get that so I can have a whiskey sour once in a while.
tastes and satisfies
I love whiskey sours.
From the honey whiskey
You like whiskey
to the
sours
whiskey and cream, or the
they're
robust mulberry gin, American gin, or vodkas. Revelton Distilling visitors can't believe the flavor profile.
Are you running stands?
At the distillery every day. Revelton Distillery is open Wednesday through Sunday in Osceola. They're located at
You sound awful. You okay?
Street, right off I-35. Revelton Distillery fine spirits are also
God, I
available
tell you,
at your local grocery and other retailers around Iowa. Please check them out online at ReveltonDistillery.com.
I was out at the leash yesterday, and it's bad. I was sneezing my head off.
Well, then it's time for a Revelton moment.
In the mood for a great family treat or a special gift idea?
Just make sure you take it easy. You're getting old, you know.
Located at 647 South Ankeny Boulevard.
Okay, how many caribou did you guys get? 20?
Fresh flavors of the most delicious Iowa-grown popcorn in the central Iowa area. You'll love the fresh pop flavors like caramel apple, kettle corn,
50 in 3 weeks.
cheddar cheese, birthday cake, or
okay, I was way off then.
You'll find something for everyone at
all right. Hey, I need a favor from you. It's a big favor. I need a hunt from you for. I'm going to do a 3 or 4 month hunt contest on my app, and I want to do a Triple H deer hunt. So I want to do. No, I want to do a big hunt. I want to do a late season archery hunt.
For more information, contact Lotta Pop at 515-262-3243 or go online at lottapop.com.
Okay, you do that for me?
Popcorn from Iowa since 1969.
You were hunting and a deer tick just.
Well, I don't care about that, but that's a good time to hunt, and I'm usually there, and you're not super busy late season.
In the coming weeks, you may or may not notice a red ring around the bite.
So can you do that for me?
After, you may or may not get really sick. Your doctor may or may not test you for Lyme disease.
Let's just do late season.
Not detected, meaning you may or may not
get
the medication needed.
Okay.
If untreated or not treated on time, you could have a lifetime of complications. Don't take that chance. Get Illimitic clothing from Game High.
Well, it's going to take them a year or two to get drawn, but that's going to be. I was going to have Larry help me out on an Ohio hunt, but he's so busy right now. I just figured if I'm going to do a big hunt, I'm going to do it with you. I know you sell out so much, but I wanted to ask you.
Protect you from ticks, chiggers, and other biting insects, and is featured in a complete line of quality Game Hide hunting clothing. To learn more, visit GameHide.com.
2024.
Hey, are you in the market for a new
Okay.
RV this
All right.
year?
All
There's
right.
a
Thank
place
you,
to help
buddy. I
start
appreciate you
looking
doing
for
that for
new
me.
travel partner for your next vacation or
So,
outdoor
all right.
adventure. Head on over
You
to
go.
the friendly folks at Imperial RV Center in Ankeny.
Did
Imperial
you get your
RV has been
cameras?
serving Iowa camping enthusiasts for 50 years. They carry
Oh.
pull-behind or fifth-wheel RVs from
All
Sprinter,
right. Well, you should get them
Hideout,
any day
Passport,
then.
and Alpine. They now carry SF
All right. I'll talk to you
horse
after a while,
trailers
pal.
that have
You be
built-in living
careful.
quarters for rodeo and horse
Bye bye.
lovers. Imperial RV also features a full-service center ready for any repair that your RV might have. Imperial RV can finance on site to help you with all your financing needs.
Morning,
They
morning,
also have a
Mark.
full-service parts department
Well, I
for
got two
anything
Marks
your
on here:
RV
Mark James and Mark
keep your
Jenkins.
motor going. They're open Monday through Saturday, located at
Hey, we need to do that
1727
special
South
announcement
Ankeny
thing when we
Boulevard
come
in
back.
Ankeny, Iowa. Please call them at 515-964-1424 or check them out online at ImperialRVCenter.com.
Do what?
That's ImperialRVCenter.com. Imperial RV Center in Ankeny.
No,
making
bring the
memories
music back
that'll
and then
last
do
a
it.
lifetime.
When it comes to archery, nothing is more important than making sure your
Well, that's exciting. We're going to be giving away a Kansas whitetail hunt. Woo! I'm pumped about that. That's $3,500.
The nitro veins are
How about that?
fly straight and
I'm
quiet.
And it's with Triple H, with Donovan, where Larry and Phillip and I all go and hunt and film.
Pine Ridge Archery Products is more than vain.
There you go, Tyler.
Keep your bow ready at
Yeah, you guys get to hear me make calls during the show. You got the heads up.
all these products in the U.S. and will always help your accuracy. Pine Ridge
So I've got a sea duck hunt to Maryland next year with the outdoor drive to give away, and then we're going to have a whitetail hunt to Kansas now. There's two big hunts.
Stores nationwide or at your favorite archery shop near you. For more information, please go to PineRidgeArchery.com. That's www.PineRidgeArchery.com.
You're listening to the Outdoor Call Radio with Outdoors Dan on 1350 ESPN.
Ladies and gentlemen, can I please have your attention? I've just been handed an urgent and horrifying news story. And I need all of you to stop what you're doing and listen.
Ooh, scoopage.
Yeah, we got Major Scoopage on the show. Andrew was late on my mic there. Thank you, Andrew. Hey, I just got off the phone with my buddy Donovan at Triple H Outfitters in Lincoln, Kansas. That's where Larry and Ryan and Phillip Vanderpool and myself, we go film our shows there every year. I've been hunting Triple H, 16, 17 years. So, I mean, if you've listened to the show anytime in the last decade or so, you know about Triple H. I just got off the phone with Donovan, and I asked him to do me. I need a favor. I said I want to do a whitetail hunt for the Outdoor Call Radio app, and I want to do a big contest. And he goes, I want a whitetail hunt. He goes, the whitetail hunt? You mean turkey? I said, nope, I want a deer hunt. He goes, okay, I'll do it for you. Now, is that not a brother? I'm telling you what, I tell you all the time that they're my second family. And I mean that. They are my second family. I love them people, them Hules. I love them to death. They're my brothers from another mother. And I will always hunt Triple H as long as God puts me on this ground. So I'm going to come up with a contest. It's going to be a lengthy one, so everybody will have a chance. But we're going to do the Outdoor Call Radio app deer hunt contest. We'll probably start doing that around the holidays or something like that, because I'm going to need to put it together. Because I'm going to have to talk to Larry Mack, and I'm going to see if I can get an elite bow to throw in there. He says we could do like a pre-rut hunt. Which we could be, that means you could go during the Virtue Camp with Phillip, and when Phillip and Larry and I are usually there, or you could do late season. If it was me, I'm leaning towards late season, because I'll be honest with you, if it's cold, your chances of killing a big Kansas whitetail are awesome late season. I've shot some monsters in that late season right after Christmas. That's one of my favorite times to hunt down there. The deer, I mean, if it's cold, they're on the food sources big time. So, but we'll do whatever. But that's going to be a special deal. If you have not downloaded the Outdoor Call Radio app yet, you need to make sure you do that and tell your friends, because whoever wins that hunt is going to have a great time. Plus, if I get a bow thrown in there and some other swag, that'll probably be a $4,000 or $5,000 prize. So by the time we're done. So that's going to be pretty cool. And then we got that sea duck hunt to give away. I needed to get George Lynch involved in that on Legendary Gear. We need to get Georgie involved in that because I know George would probably want to go on that, but it's for 2 people. But that's 2 great hunts we got to give away on the Outdoor Call Radio. So that's awesome, man. Andrew, I'm excited. You excited?
I'm excited.
I'm excited. I'm going to kick Chris's butt in fantasy football next tomorrow, and we got a whitetail hunt out of Donovan. So it'll probably be the fall of 2024 when you get to go on that hunt, because you're going to have to put in for the tag, and you probably won't draw the first year. Your chances of not drawing are pretty good. But if you don't draw, the next year you will draw. If you got a preference point, you'll draw. So this will probably be for 2024, but that'll give you time to save up for your tag, and that'll be all your. I mean, this is a hunt. All your meals, your lodging, your guiding, everything's included. The only thing that's not included is your tag and your tip, and you're getting there and back. So that'll give everybody a chance to save up for that. Tony, I saw your food plot, man. You're doing good. Is it already 7:55? Where did this hour go, man? That's crazy. I'll get the fishing reports in, I promise. Brushy Creek, the Black Crappie Biter Fair, Largemouth Bass are fair, Storm Lake, the Channel Kitfish Biter Fair, Walleyes are fair, Bass are fair. How much time I got? Beads Lake, Crappie Bite is fair, Gills are fair, Clear Lake, Largemouth Bass are good, Walleye are slow, Bass are slow, Crystal Lake, Crappie are fair, Gills are fair, Upper Pine Lake, the Crappie Bite is fair, Bass are good, East Okoboji, Crappie Bite is good, Gills are good, Walleye are fair, Yellow Bass is good, Minawashita, the Crappie Bite is good, so is the Gills. Spirit Lake, the Bullhead Bite is fair, Crappie are fair, Walleyes are fair, Perch are fair, West Okoboji, Black Crappie good, Gills are good, Bass are fair, Smallies are fair, and the Walleye are fair, Lake Wapello, Crappies are fair, Bluegills are fair, Channel Catfish Bite is fair, Largemouth is fair, Rathbun, Black Crappie Bite is fair, Catfish is fair, Walleye are fair, Hybrid Striped Bass are fair. George and Diane caught some nice stripers out that way. Red Hawk Lake, the Gills are fair, Catfish Bite is fair, Largemouth Bass is fair. All right, I got to hit this break. We'll be right back with Phillip Vanderpool from the Virtue TV, and I'll get the fishing report done before we get out of here today. I'll be right back.
So it's time to refill the tank. Where are you going for a great meal that won't break the bank? Well, why not fill up at Central Standard Restaurant in Waukee? There's more than great burgers and handmade ice cream shakes waiting for you at Central Standard Restaurant. They specialize in great food like buttermilk fries.
What's up, Malcolm?
Pork, grilled salmon, or an Iowa pork tenderloin. To name
Sunshine, huh? Larry called me old, man. He goes, look at that snow cap. I said, you know what? That's from getting all the crud from you all the time.
From 5 to 50. The shakes are just like Mom and Dad had back.
I'm going to dye my hair purple. I'm going to go with like purple or orange for hunting season. What do you think? Purple or orange? Orange? Andrew says orange.
And plenty of local and domestic brews. You'll be relaxed and enjoying your time at the Central Standard so much, it'll become one of your go-to places. Carry out is always available.
Thank you, Malcolm. I appreciate you.
Restaurant is located at 1222 Southeast University in Waukee, Iowa. Just a short drive from anywhere. Central Standard Restaurant, the perfect place to fill your
tank. It's 8 o'clock, Larry should be up.
When you head to the fields this hunting season, you need to remember to work up your pet's activity level slowly. Don't take them out on opening day and expect them to perform without having any previous exercise. Remember to have a proper.
He's been in Kentucky hunting hard.
Go into the field. That should include bandage materials, gauze.
Man, I'm excited about that whitetail hunt, huh?
If needed.
I love hunting Kansas. If you've never hunted Kansas, you got to go. I mean, I love Iowa. That's why I moved to Iowa, was for the deer hunt. But I love Kansas. Kansas, I have not hunted Ohio. I'd like to hunt Ohio and Indiana. Those would be my next sleeper states. So I'm hoping my buddy Josh and Grant, Pure Whitetail, I'm hoping I get an invite on the Pure Whitetail side sometime.
This message has been brought to you by Dr. Steve from Westfield Veterinary Hospital. For questions about keeping your pet healthy, contact Dr.
Martin Holler. Isn't that what he calls it? Martin Holler? That's a nice place, man.
Westfield Veterinary Hospital for the life of your pet.
Kentucky's a sleeper state too. I need to hunt Kentucky once. There's so many places I want to go.
Fence to protect your pet.
Too many deer hunting places and not enough time.
Chris Spoltra is the owner of the Pet Stop franchise in the Des Moines area and has been keeping pets safe for over 19 years. A Pet Stop system will not only keep your pet...
If I get a moose, that'll probably be my last big game hunt, except for elk. Because I probably won't ever get to go moose hunting again. You never know, but I mean, that's a lifetime hunt there. I want to try to go elk hunting at least one or two more times. That elk hunting is special.
For more information on how to protect your buddy and keep your home looking great, call 515-975-2190.
Gosh, I'm so... Ryan and Paul are going this week. I'm jealous.
Stop of Des Moines. Outdoors Dan recommended and Raven approved. KRNT Des Moines is 102.1 FM and 1350 ESPN. Des Moines sports leader.
And that one's gone!
A Des Moines radio group station.
This is the Outdoor Call Radio with Outdoors Dan on Des Moines sports leader, 1350 ESPN.
All right, welcome back to the Outdoor Call Radio with Outdoors Dan. Hour number 2 is brought to you by the fine folks at Elite Archery. Have you taken the shootability challenge yet? If you have not, I would encourage you to go pick up an Elite Envision, a Terrain, a Basin, an Encore, a Remedy, any one of those, a Cure if you can find one. All great bows, all have the set technology. Well, the Basin and the Terrain don't, but the other ones do. But I'm telling you right now, with the Envision, I love the ASIM Tri-Track cams. They are the most adjustable cam in the field. You can actually change your draw length in the field without a bow press. Did you know that? It is amazing how well that bow performs. The set technology, you can tune your broadheads. You don't have to move your rest in and out anymore. You don't have to shim your cams. You don't have to do any of that. You can just use that set technology and have your broadheads hitting on the same place as your field points, even fixed heads. And Elite is one of the few bows, or the only bow out there that has that technology. So get out there and try that. The Basin and Terrain have that flagship without the flagship price. You know, Malcolm, that Terrain, Malcolm, is a bow I would not be afraid to hunt with. That is a great bow for the money. And Larry loved it too. That Terrain's a winner, man. Hey, David, how's it going, buddy? Good to see you. Anyway, go take the shootability challenge. I promise you will be glad you did. All right, I got the one, the only P-Viddy on the line from the Virtue TV. What you doing, P-Viddy?
Well, I'm just hanging in there like a hair in a biscuit, brother. How are you?
You know, I went over to Working Class Bow Hunters and did a podcast with them guys, and I did like a 2-minute segment talking like you.
Well.
Your name came up, and they said, we love Phillip Vanderpool. And I said, well, what's not to love? You know, you get out there, hey, everybody, it's Phillip Vanderpool, and I'm sitting here in the blind, and I got that biscuit going down, and I'm drinking my coffee, and there's an old sad daddy. I know an old sad daddy's coming out here. I just got to make sure he's got the right age on him. I can't let that deer be only 2.5 years. I got to get him 4 to 5, 7 years old. Otherwise, I'm not going to have that opportunity to get that sad daddy that I want. I had Kurt rolling, man.
I bet that's right. Yeah, them good old boys, ain't you? They're a lot of fun to hang with, man.
You know what? I really like those guys. You know, and they actually got me to say a cuss word. I haven't said a cuss word on the air in 25 years, and that's not on the air. It's a podcast. But you know me. If I drink 12 beers a year, I'm lucky. I'm not a big drinker. And they had me try that Mountain Dew and Busch Light drink that Larry was bragging about, and I said I didn't say a bad cuss word, but I did say, and they just started laughing. They said, "You realize you just cussed?" I said, "What?" Because you know they drop metaphor. They're a little colorful, you know. But I love them. They're good guys.
Oh yeah, absolutely, yeah. Have a ball when I'm around them or in camp or in. You know, if we're doing a show or something like that, man, those guys are something else. I have a lot of fun with them when I'm around them. I know they get a kick out of this old Ozark Mountain hillbilly boy and the way I talk and the way I act.
Oh, yeah. Well, you know, what I appreciate them, and, you know, Phillip, you and I have been doing this for a long time. That's one of the things that I like about you and Larry and some of the other. Hey, Sean Lotz, good to see you, brother. I never forgot where I came from. And I I appreciate everything that I have after being on the air for 25 years, but I'm no better than anybody else. And
Right.
and I know you feel the same way. And Phillip, I brag on you a lot. You're one of the best bow hunters I've ever met. I mean, I don't know anybody that slept in a ground blind all night to kill a deer.
Yeah, especially when it's down near 0 degrees.
Yeah, I know. There's no way I would have done it. I'm a big wuss, man. I'm not going to do it. I just wouldn't do it. But I take my hat off to you, and I brag on you. You're one of the better hunters I've ever met in my life. Hey, Donovan says hi, P. Viddy.
Hey, good deal. Tell him I said hi, and I'll see him in a few days.
All right, he's good. He's heading your way, Donovan. Lock up everything. So, but we never forgot where we came from, Phillip. And that, you're always, you take time to visit with everybody, and I always want to hear everybody's story, and I want to see everybody's pictures, and to me, that's the blessing, or that's really the benefit of doing this for a living. I'll never be rich in the bank, and I'll probably never be in a Hall of Fame of anything. But as far as I'm concerned, I think I struck gold with just having the amount of people that stay and follow the shows, and that's part of the community, and that means the world to me.
Well, it does me too, Dan. And the older we get, it's more about the friendships, the camaraderie, the hunt camps that we have, and seeing everybody else's success as much as our own.
Yeah.
And just hanging with people, and if you pay attention to what other people have to say, first of all, you're never too old to learn. Okay, somebody may bring something up there that trips a trigger in your head that hey, I never thought about that. I might just have to try that.
Yeah.
So being around other hunters has actually helped me be a more versatile hunter, if that makes sense.
And a lot of folks probably don't know this, but you and me and Larry and Ryan, I mean, how many times have we called or texted each other and say, hey, I don't understand what's going on here. What do you think? I mean, we're constantly asking each other what we should do. If things aren't happening, I mean, we always get advice, and just to double check, because you're never going to know everything, and I know I never will. I learn something new every year, but I don't think a lot of people understand it. When we give advice or we give out a tip, we're not saying you have to do this to be successful. We're saying this is what works for us.
Exactly. And you're just trying to give them an idea that maybe something they might try different. Whether, I look back over the years at some of the crazy things that I've done to be successful. Who would think on the side of a big old dirt bluff that you would dig a hole in the dirt bluff because there's no place to get.
Yeah.
Get down in that hole and shoot a buck at it. Mm-hmm. I mean, and the same thing in Wyoming. Dug a hole out in the middle of nowhere, but the deer were coming out to an alfalfa field. It's just little things sometimes that you try that might make the difference in being successful in your hunt. Just don't limit yourself.
Right.
Don't limit yourself. That's the one thing that guys do. They just get caught up, and I'm easy to do that too. As the older I get, the more comfortable I want to get. I want to have it more fun for me, and and it's not about the kill so much anymore all the time. Even though we want to be successful, but just to have a great hunt, and I appreciate the little things so much more now than I did probably 25, 30 years ago.
Well, I think that's you're maturing as a hunter. You start out, you start out, you're not selective on what you shoot, and I listen. I've always said this. As long as I've been on the air, if something comes in, it doesn't matter what you're hunting, whatever game you're hunting. If something comes in and it gets you excited, and it starts your heart pounding, and you start shaking, and that's a trophy. I don't care what the tape measure says. It's what gets you excited. That's and you've always echoed that, and Larry's the same way. I mean, I'm just using Larry as a reference because we always hang out together. But it's that's why we hunt. I mean, we hunt for that 15 seconds of excitement. I mean, how many times have we been out there for 12 hours and it all boils down to like 20 seconds, Phillip?
Oh, yeah. And the last day, the last 5, 10, 15 minutes of the hunt, but Dan, it's I've passed. Sometimes I may pass a bigger deer than what I end up shooting sometimes, because it's what the hunt does for me at that particular time. Like you said, the excitement, getting that adrenaline rush. When my knees start knocking and my eyes start watering, my nose running, and I get all excited, and I'm breathing like an old stuck hog.
Yeah.
That's what it's all about, and that's why I love to take somebody and go out with somebody that enjoys that same moment like I do. Man, I tell you, when you get to experience with somebody, with, like, say, I'm just using an example, Rhonda, she's only been hunting 5 years, but man, just seeing her excitement, and just realizing that she's missed all this time, and now we're hunting together more and more as a couple, and it's just so much more rewarding to me now, and I'm teaching her things on what to do, and how I do this, and asking questions and stuff. But the problem is, she don't want to shoot anything unless it's an absolute giant, and she looks at the wall here in the house, and she's like, I'm not going to shoot this little guy here when you've got all these big ones there. But I told her, I said, you need to enjoy it. If it trips your trigger, I don't care how big it is. Whatever you want to do.
Yeah. Well, it's whatever gets you. It's whatever gets that blood pumping. David, that's very kind of you. David said that he's met some of the best people because of the game of archery hunting, including P. Vitty, Larry Mack, and yourself. Thank you, David, for that. Bill, thank you very much. I appreciate those comments too. And Brant says 100%. It's all about the friends and at the moment. So that's exactly right. So I don't know. Donovan says it's the 10 seconds rule. Have some giants on the game cameras. I have to check out. Donovan, you keep those under wraps. Do not show Larry or Phillip. I don't want to. Yeah. Hey, can you believe he just gave me a late season deer hunt to give away on the app?
Oh no! Really?
Yeah. How exciting is that? Hey, am I exaggerating? Late season in Kansas can be phenomenal.
It can. I've shot my two biggest deer out there at Triple H Outfitters in late season. Just as well as I do. One of them was over 200 inches.
Yeah.
And that one is the mid 80s, and I'm just saying, when you get that cold weather, the colder the weather, the bigger the buck. You get that cold weather that last week, buddy, it can be phenomenal, and you will see some deer, won't you, buddy?
Remember what was that, like 6-7 years ago? You and I shot two really nice studs the same night.
Exactly. I mean, it was phenomenal. But there again, everything, the high pressure, that cold weather. Didn't we had snow too? I think, right?
Yeah, it snowed, and man, the deer were moving like crazy. It was. I'm just telling you, I love hunting the rut, but that late season's a great. You don't hunt the mornings, you hunt the afternoons. You get out there about 1:30, 2 o'clock, and it's just from 2:30 on, you're going to have activity. It's just a great hunt.
Yep, I agree, buddy.
Yeah,
I agree. If you had to, if you really wanted to be successful, I'm not so sure that wouldn't be, especially for a high-end deer that you could target, and you got trail cameras out, and you know that there's a big deer, and he's wore down from the rut, and it's cold, it's nasty, and that could be your best time to shoot a big hit lister.
I'm telling you. Hank out at Revelton, good morning to you, buddy. Tell Rob and Christy and everybody hi for me. We appreciate everybody down there at Revelton and Osceola, Revelton Distillery. So, hey, it's that time of year, man. We got to start scraping, getting those. I went out and I put some pre-orbital up what do they call them things? Slick wicks?
Yep.
Flex wicks. Yep. Pure whitetail flex wicks. I put some pre-orbital liquid urine out on that, and then I put some bedded up in the scrape, some dust. I got that out at Andy's, and then I went out to the lease where you and Larry hunt with me, and I got some pre-orbital, and I put some bedded up out there too. Man, I tell you what, both farms look really good, Phillip. I think we're going to have a good year.
Well, that's what I'm hearing from everybody. And what I was going to tell you is, before I got on the air with you, my camera's going off, and I've got 2 different bucks down here on a pure whitetail mock scrape that I made, and I'm telling you, they are wearing it out. I mean, they're up in there. They're actually pawing the ground and peeing in the actual scrape. And that was this morning, but our temperatures have dropped. We got some really cool temps this morning. And, buddy, the last 2 or 3 days has been pretty phenomenal on what I'm getting on the pure whitetail mock scrapes. It's unbelievable. I tell you what, it has changed the way I hunt, Dan. I mean, I tell you what, it's a complete game changer. That's the easiest way I know how to say it.
Well, listen,
I run them year round.
Yeah, I've been bow hunting 34 years now. Can't believe that. 34 years, wow. And I have always known about making mock scrapes. I mean, when we both worked for Hunter Specialties, they used to have scrape kits. We used to talk about making scrapes and stuff. But I'm just telling you right now, I've never seen anything as far as success and seeing deer as I have using pure whitetail stuff. And they are a sponsor partner. I'm going to be very honest about that, folks. But there's a reason why I went out and got them on the show as a partner, because Larry and you educated me on that stuff 3 years ago. And when you guys started putting that dust out and stuff, we weren't back at the truck half an hour and we already had deer hitting the scrapes.
It's amazing, and I just Josh and Grant, they created something there with what they're doing there that I see there again. You're never too old to learn. There's a perfect example. And now that I'm running these year round, and the good thing is, you don't. I mean, like even early season, February, March, April, even after they've shed and stuff, I'm still getting bucks coming into that and hitting those scrapes and stuff. And what I've learned is how many does come in, and even the baby fawns. I've got some baby fawns coming in. They ain't even a month old, and they're up there standing on their back legs in the scrapes. It's like I say, and the proof's in the pudding. I've got that footage, and we're going to be showing that. I try to show that on the social media side.
Yeah, I'm showing everybody some of my Tacticam footage of some of my pure whitetail scrapes. See, I got bucks, I got fawns, just like what you're saying. I mean, they're hitting everything. There's a nice look at that buck. I'm showing everybody on Facebook Live. I mean, it's phenomenal how, and what's nice about like the preorbital and stuff. They go in there and they start rubbing their preorbital glands on that licking branch. They're putting their scent down, so you're getting twice the exposure.
Dan, and I want to say this too. There's some states that you can't use deer secretions, okay, and stuff, but they make
a synthetic.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And I'm telling you, I have just as good a luck. I don't know how they done it, what they done with it. I have just as good a luck with it here in Arkansas, where I live, as you would with the real thing. It's totally mind-boggling. And like the mesmerize and the spellbound, that's they don't have any deer secretions or anything in it, but it's a curiosity, and they come in and that's what like during the summer and the springtime in Kansas and here and different places, that's what works for me is things like that. I'm blown away. But now in Kansas, I guess everybody has their different ones that they like. But everything I've tried that pure whitetail makes, I've had success with. Let me get that straight. But I do like the bedded up and the power buck dust, both of those, and I like to use them in a combination like this time of year now when that velvet comes off, and that's pretty amazing how good those products work.
Yeah, and like when we get closer to like the 25th, 26th of October, I'll start putting out that white lightning dust.
Oh gosh, yes.
And I put it on my boots walking in, and I'll make little spots where my tree stand is on the trail, so that way if the deer come in and they smell that, they'll stop and I'll hopefully get me a chance to draw on them. But I've had really good luck with that with the white lightning, that estrus dust.
Well, what I'm excited about going in this year is in a couple of my places, I have a pretty good walk-in, and that's the perfect time to make a drag rag. You know what I'm saying? And
Yep.
take it, you know, your flex wigs or whatever you're going to use and drag that in to your area. I think it's going to be phenomenal. I really do. I'm excited just because I know I'm going to get back in. And I used to do that back in the HS days. We used to do that, Dan.
Yep.
But to the extreme now, I don't know what those guys do different, but it just, the pure whitetail dust and the liquid is amazing how good it works.
Oh, it's good.
I don't know how to say it.
8:19 and some change. I need to take a real quick break. We come back, we're going to give you some early season deer tips to help you be more successful as far as, you know, what grunts to use and, you know, tickling and stuff like that. We'll see what Phillip recommends. So hang right there and we'll get some P-Viddy deer tips. We'll be right back on 1350 ESPN. It is good, David.
Ready to outfit your next outdoor
Hey,
adventure?
Skippy.
There's
Good to
one
see you,
place
Skippy.
in Ankeny that's your one-stop outdoor shop.
Skippy Peterson, Gearhead Archery in the house.
The Sportsman's Warehouse has
Oh, Skippy. I love Skippy.
fishing, hunting, firearms, and camping gear that will make any outdoor trip a success.
Ready to
Sportsman's
make that
Warehouse
trade?
carries nationally known brands
You
that
need
have
to.
been
You need
tried
to.
and
You need to
proven
make a
in the
trade,
field
Andrew.
and
Come on.
on the water. Smokers
After a
and
couple
grills
weeks,
that will cook
we'll see.
all
All
your
right.
meat
Well,
easy
I'm
to prepare. Kayaks
I'm
and
gonna make
boat
you a
gear
good
are
offer
also
because
on
I
hand
want
to help you
Buffalo's
find your
defense,
fish when you go wet a lot.
and you got the Chargers, so you can do it.
Has all
I actually
the
got. I'm pretty good on defenses. I got Buffalo, or I got Denver.
Make sure you are outdoors
Denver's gonna
in
do
comfort
pretty good, I
and
think.
style. If you're traveling, you can also go shop 24/7 at
Absolutely, Skippy.
sportsmanswarehouse.com. So next time you're planning your next outdoor adventure, make sure that you check out Sportsman's Warehouse in
Yeah, that
Ankeny.
broke my heart trading Jonathan. I got a feeling that they're. I think they're gonna, with having Matt Ryan there. I think they're gonna screw. They're gonna be. I don't like that coach. He's always screwing things. You know, he's got to be a genius, and I think that's gonna hurt Taylor's touches.
Pure Whitetail's natural and synthetic products are developed
Man,
straight
I
off
mean
their
Taylor's
farm.
still gonna be
Scents
good,
like
but
Bedded Up, Fixation, and Power Shot, to name a few. Scents are
well, that's the
available
only
in
reason I
color,
actually did that.
form,
That and my
last
bye
longer
week
on
thing.
hanging branches or scrapes. Try the White Lightning Estrus scent. It's a proven scent that bucks can't resist. Pure Whitetail is more than scents.
Man, I can't get over that hunt. I'm excited. Woo!
And check out all they
Triple
have.
H.
Scents, hunting gear, seed, grilling sauce.
I hope somebody wins that. Whoever wins that, I hope it's somebody that's never got a chance to hunt outside of their state, and that's going to be like a dream hunt for them. I really hope that's who wins that stuff, man.
Either not sleeping or feeling pain all day? Well, you don't have to suffer, and you can get help to relax. Have you heard of
There you go, David.
Emperor One is a U.S.-based company that is helping folks reduce pain every day. I've been using the Emperor One CBD.
He did good last year. He got me to the Super Bowl.
Incredible results in pain relief. It's also helping me to stop having to take other medications that can cause me stomach issues to get relief. Emperor One offers lotions,
Me too, Sean.
drops, gummies, and other CBD products that have been helping folks all around this country. These products are totally natural and are not habit forming.
Yeah, David. I don't think you need to. You already live there, David.
So
Come on.
Looking for a natural way to find pain relief or reduce your daily stress, please go check out EmperorOneCBD.com.
I did too, David. I lost. My brother beat me. That's 2 years in a row I got second place.
Start feeling better really soon.
Stinks. You can't. You ain't first. You're not. If you're not first, you're last, right?
Try to stay undetected and lethal. Well, lethal
As long as I'm ahead of Andrew.
every trip. It starts by
Cool.
washing your clothes with the Lethal Products scent-free detergents, providing a layer of protection to avoid.
Well, I'm
the
actually, you know, it ain't gonna hurt my feelings if I tank this year, because then I'll get like a better draft pick next year.
Then spraying down when you get to your hunting area.
Can you imagine picking first or second, having Jefferson on your bench?
Your encounters will go
That's
way
gonna
up
be
for hunting
that's
big
gonna be
game.
awesome.
Keeping your stink to a minimum.
Who was that
Lethal
that had
Products
that
also
really
feature
bad
field
year?
body wipes that you can use to wipe down after.
Well, Jeff, I'm still upset about Jeff. I can't believe my stupid brother dropped CMH.
Lethal Products is a hunting system you can count on. For more information on Lethal Products, just go to
There you go, David.
That's
Fantasy football, man. It keeps me in the stand. When it's slow and nothing's going on, I send out trade offers all the time. It gives me something to do in the tree stand. Because a lot of times I'm sitting out there for 10 or 12 hours. I sit all day. That's a long day, especially when it's slow.
Well, I have an answer. The Milo Locker in Milo, Iowa.
It's either that or eating, reaching for some jerky.
General Locker animals for over 15 years.
If you do that, you're usually out of food by 10 o'clock.
They take great pride in the fact that they do everyone's
You get out there at 4:30, 10 o'clock, you're usually out of food. It's like, I ate all my food.
Even bare, processed, and hand-wrapped, cut to your specifications. If you like,
that's why I try not to start hunting until like the October 21st or 20th. That's why I try not to, because you don't wear your spots out, and then usually the deer activity is way better by then.
Like it was their own. So if you get lucky this year and need a good locker, try Milo Locker. Check them out today, or just give them a call at 641-942-6241.
There you go, Bill.
And you're on your way to some great eating.
All right, welcome back to the Outdoor Call Radio with Outdoors Dan on 1350 ESPN. Thanks for all the comments today. Hey, Ken, how's it going, man? We got P. Viddy on the line from the Virtue TV. Phillip, early season, what are you doing? I know Larry and Ryan just got back from Kentucky. They said Cody and Keith and Chris all shot deer from small town. Larry had deer come by, but just didn't have an opportunity. What do you do on early season hunts to help your chances?
Well, I think anytime, same thing with calling. I'll never go to the woods, and I've learned this back early in the early season hunts. When that velvet comes off, especially, when the velvet comes off them whitetails, they start, their attitude can change, just do a 360 turn. I always feel like to have that grunt call out there, and of course, I like that, the Woodhaven Intimidator Ninja grunt call. It's a 1999 call. It has the snort wheeze on it. But I look back at a couple different instances of big deer that I shot. One of them was in velvet. One of them had just came out of velvet early September. But by having those calls and hitting the grunt call to get their attention, and I'm talking deer out there in alfalfa fields, say, for instance, and you see that deer, and he's not going to come by you anyway. And like you're losing light, so I take a chance, hit him with a grunt call, get their attention, and then they start kind of heading. And a lot of times they'll be with other bucks, but the attitude is there, and that dominant deer a lot of times will come into either a grunt call to investigate, and they'll come in to check it out, or if he acts like he loses interest, I can't tell you, a snort wheeze will work any time. That's there again. You're kind of challenging that buck, and they may turn and come right to you. And another thing is to have a bleat call. Just there again, now that curiosity, they come over, they hear that bleat, or say it like a doe or whatever, and you have a call. It can make all the difference in the world of that deer coming into you, especially when they're not going to come to you. Yeah. And you can do that periodically. I do that a lot, Dan, and I've had some really good success.
I like doing that myself. I mean, if they're not in your shooting lane, you got nothing to lose. Just make sure you're not doing that when they're looking your way.
Right, you've got to know when to do it, and that's another reason I like to call deer, especially when I've got a visual on them, because now you can watch their attitude and see, which way they're looking, and so they don't pinpoint you, to come into you like that, and you just. It's amazing how you can just pull them in on a string. But the attitudes, two of the best fights I ever seen is when the velvet has came off the deer, and then everything changes, and those bucks lock up like that. But I've seen two of my best fights in early September, literally trying to kill each other.
Well, when you're hunting over standing corn, you never know what's 100 yards in front of you either.
That's exactly right. Just blind calling. You don't have to overdo it. I don't just sit there and blow and blow and blow. Probably I don't work it as hard as I would in, obviously in late October and November when the calling really works well in that situation. But I'm telling you, it works. I mean, example, the deer, the last shot in Montana year before last. I mean, coaxed that deer in, and that's on Real Tree Monster Bucks, by the way. But I coaxed that deer in, and I told Don, I said, curiosity's going to get the cat. And it took him about 20, 30 minutes, but I knew that he heard it, and he was way out there, well over 100 yards. I could tell when he heard it. And then there's just 2 or 3 more times that I made that call, but that buck walked all the way in, and I got a 20-yard shot.
Yeah, that was a great hunt.
And that's a perfect example with it working, and it's amazing how good it can make the difference.
Yeah.
And
how soon are you going to start decoying? Are you going to wait till like Halloween week?
No, I'll probably start a little earlier than that, Donovan. I got Donovan on the brain there. We're trying to work some stuff out there and get some cameras out when I get up there and stuff. But anyway, decoying is another thing. If you've got a really big area, visibility is everything when you're using a decoy. But
yeah.
I think you can use a decoy right now. They may not be as aggressive, but if you've got a buck, and trail cameras will help you learn that, but if you've got a buck that's being pretty aggressive, that son of a gun may just walk right into your decoy, but allow him space to come in and stuff. I obviously it works better when you're starting to get in. Yeah, if I was going to tell somebody that was kind of unsure and starting, I'd say around that 20th of October on, especially when you start to get those cooler temperatures. When temperatures drop and you get them high pressure and bucks are filling their oats, that's a really good time to start thinking about decoying.
Yeah.
And I like to leave a decoy, Dan, wherever I'm hunting. I find that spot that's got great visibility, and I got a good way to get in to my stand and everything and not have a bunch of scent out there. I love to leave that decoy at the base of my tree, maybe hide it with some cedars over it or put it in a ditch or something to where I can just get there and get it set up, and it's going to be about as scent-free as you can. You spray it down good and use pure whitetail. That's another thing that's really helped me with the decoying is using pure whitetail in conjunction with the decoy.
Well, if you leave your decoy out where you're hunting at, it's going to smell like the area. That's what's
exactly.
nice. That's what's nice about that. And I always wear gloves when I'm handling my decoy so I don't get my human scent on it. But because I'll take my lethal field spray and spray it down when I first get it out there,
yep.
and then just I'll leave it so it weathers, and that way it just smells like the woods. But I do the same thing, Philip. I think that's a smart thing to do. So.
Well, and you just have these certain areas that you've got a good, several bucks on trail camera in that particular area, and you're in a good travel way, and it's all about the visibility anyway. And I love to set a decoy up and try to get him to come in between, hit the decoy and the tree stand or the ground blind, whichever.
Yeah.
And where they'll come in either to the head or the tail. And one thing about decoying is your dominant deer that really have attitude will come into the head side. They've got the attitude and stuff there, but the majority of the deer that's curious and things like that, they're going to come into the tail end of the decoy.
Yeah, because they're going to want to. They're trying to win the deer.
Yeah, absolutely, and they want to smell what the competition is.
Yeah.
That's how they communicate. So they're trying to get around there and smell them, and that's where that pure white. Before I'd always say, I don't think I want to use any lure or scent to put on my decoy. I'm just the opposite now, buddy. I put that powder right there on the tail or on its nose. I use the dust and on the hawk areas and stuff around that decoy, and they'll walk right into it. It helps you with your human scent as well, I think.
Yeah.
No. To make sure you haven't missed something.
I agree with you 100% on that. Hey, Phil, I gotta run. Tell everybody where they can see the Virtue now.
Okay. Well, obviously, we're coming on the Pursuit channel there. Monday night is a big night for us. We come on Wednesdays and Fridays. We have Carbon TV still. That's a free app. And then Hunt Channel and YouTube. And I'll tell you what, everybody be safe and be successful out there. And look us up on social media, the Virtue TV and Phillip Vanderpool. Got Tommy Allen and Josh Anderson helping me out. And just thanks to everybody out there that's supporting us. We have really had some good numbers.
Yeah.
And Dan, thank you for having me on the show, brother. I look forward to seeing you this fall and hanging with you, brother.
Yeah, I'll see you in about 6 weeks out in Kansas.
Absolutely. You take care and keep us informed on what you're getting on your trail cameras. And everybody be safe and have a successful season.
All right, buddy. We'll talk to you soon. Have a good weekend, Phil.
You too, buddy. Thank you, man.
There he goes, Phillip Vanderpool. We'll be right back on 1350 ESPN.
If you're into the outdoors,
there you go, P. Vitty. He's something else, isn't he? Ken, how's it going? Food plots are looking good, buddy. Phil, hi, Paula. Next weekend's the weekend.
Camprite employees are outdoor enthusiasts that use and design each product.
Hi, Suze.
Your adventures are ones you'll want to remember. They carry great tents like the original tent cot that started it all.
Big Iowa Jeep Show next weekend. Tell you more about that in a little bit.
With the added protection of a tent. Camprite features several models of tent cots.
Man, that dog keeps getting me up at 2:30 in the morning. I'm about ready to skin his butt.
Camping tables, cooking prep units, chairs, and other fine quality outdoor products. With over 17 years,
You know, and I take him out at 10 o'clock at night to go, let him do his business. I don't know if he gets bored, wakes up and gets bored, or what. Dog, go to sleep.
If you're into cooking wild game or grilling, you probably love to transform your
I'd
wild
call
game
Joe,
into
yeah.
delicious meals or great tasting snacks. High Mountain Seasonings has everything you need to help you make some of the best tasting sausage, snack sticks, or jerky around. High Mountain Seasonings offers simple, easy-to-use kits that are used at home, including 3 new low-sodium blends that will produce wild game snacks your family will love. High Mountain Seasonings makes grilling steaks or smoking your favorite meats taste even better with their specialty spices, marinades, and rubs for deer, elk, or your favorite steaks. High Mountain has also just introduced taco and fajita blends that are spicing up kitchens and grills all across the country. Look for High Mountain Seasonings at Sportsman's Warehouse or at your favorite grilling retailer. Or go to HIMTNJerky.com for recipes and to find the closest store near you. High Mountain Seasonings has
I love my grunt call.
Hi, this is Dr. Don Gilbert from New Life Counseling Services with offices in West Des Moines and Ankeny, Iowa. I know things can be tough.
I got my grunt call working.
I see it every day. People dealing with relationship issues, parenting struggles, anxiety, depression, folks just looking for
Who's going to win? I got a brand new dual double back and a bag of maple Soldier Boy beef jerky. Thanks to Sportsman's Warehouse.
We offer a family-friendly, straightforward approach to helping you to get through the layers of
That's
stress,
trivia today.
health, relationships, and your work. The staff at New Life offer one-on-one sessions. They get right to the heart of the matter. We work with you so you can discover better choices on how to handle the issues you might be dealing with in your life. When you're looking for someone to listen to you, we're here. Please consider calling
I'm just glad I can wear a hoodie today. It's only 60 today for the high. Isn't that awesome?
It does.
At least that's what they said.
Well, it also makes it a little bit funny.
At New Life Counseling.
All right, quit yapping and get him ready.
He's getting angry.
61 degrees.
Hey everybody, Outdoors Dan here. Let me ask you a quick question. Are you a hunter? If you are, there's a group that I would like to introduce you to.
Yeah, when you get to stand back from a distance.
Hunting Works for Iowa is a statewide organization that is focused on not only what hunting is, but what it does for the state of Iowa. Did you know hunting in Iowa annually brings in huge
He's the guy that gets a good team and then trades it
Hunters
all.
buy tags and permits every year so they can hunt here. That impacts restaurants, retail stores, gas stations, convenience stores, outfitters, and guides all over the state of Iowa. That leads to hundreds of millions of dollars in state taxes and retail sales that help keep Iowa moving.
Keep yapping.
Anti-hunting groups are working hard every year to limit your ability to hunt here. So Hunting Works for Iowa is partnering with not only hunters, but businesses all across the state to protect your rights. If you want to learn more about Hunting Works for Iowa, or if you're interested in becoming a partner, please go check out their website at huntingworksforiowa.com.
Yeah, I do the same. I do the same thing.
This is
Just
Dave from JLM
they
Shooter
can have
Supply
their-
in Urbandale. We are a full-service gun shop that specializes in helping you find the right firearm for your needs. We carry new and used firearms for all shooting disciplines, from self-defense to shooting enthusiasts, as well as folks who like to hunt. We have recently expanded our store to better serve your needs.
We still accept trades on all types of guns. We'll also look
You know,
at
you keep talking smack, but when's the last time you got a trophy in the league, huh?
carries firearms.
I don't think you ever have you?
Well, in the couple years I've
Yeah,
been here,
yeah. I think you're usually like in second to last place.
I've never been anything less than middle of the pack.
Yeah, yeah. You're always picking third or fourth. That's all I know out of 10.
Well, no, to do it twice is because we did random draw.
Please stop by and see us at 6931 Douglas Avenue.
You gotta.
Or call us at
This might be your year.
331-1577. That's 515-331-1577.
Is this?
You're listening to the Outdoor Call Radio with Outdoors Dan on 1350 ESPN.
Gonna take it for a ride in my brand new car.
All right, welcome back to the Outdoor Call Radio with Outdoors Dan. Smoker Joe Smeltzer from Carl Chevrolet's on the line. Let's see what's going on out there. What's up, Joe?
Oh, just waiting for the rain.
Is it raining?
No, not yet.
Good morning, Grant Neal. We just talked about you for about 5 minutes. Good to see you there, Pure Whitetail Boss. So, you know, that ZR2, that thing, I'm still learning. There's buttons on there that I don't even know what they do.
There's what? I'm sorry?
I said there's buttons on that truck that I don't even know what they do still.
Oh, yeah. That's the fun part, isn't it?
Not really.
You know how to work the gas gauge or no?
Yeah, I haven't ran out of gas since I went to Illinois.
So you got that part figured out.
Yeah, that wasn't my fault. That was the Iowa DOT's fault there.
Oh,
but remember,
you know what? I agree with you.
Hey, if you're going to close an off-ramp, you should have a sign that says no access to Interstate 80. I'm sorry. Otherwise, because I had to go 14 miles out of my way to get back I would have been fine if I would have known. If I would have just kept going another 4 miles, I would have been golden.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, let's be honest. Maybe we just didn't see that sign. Or
there was no sign.
It.
I'm just telling you. Good morning, Tim.
Sometimes you're not the most observant.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is at midnight, 12:30. So I'm pretty certain he didn't see the sign.
Yeah.
I'm sure he didn't.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. What's going on?
I'm going to drive there after work today just to point out that there is a sign, and I'll take a picture for you.
Yeah, this is coming from somebody that doesn't even tell somebody that they need a plug for their trailer.
It's a trailer. Like, you should know you need a plug.
I'm sorry. I didn't know. I mean, my trail boss had just a plug built in. I didn't know I was going to need
a trailer plug you have in.
Well, see, my salesperson should know that stuff. See.
You want me to make sure you have valve stem caps too for your wheels?
Absolutely.
All right then. You need 4 of them. Actually, you need 5 for your spare tires. So.
Yeah. I just I rely on my sales guy. See.
A lot.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. Hey,
that poor sales guy of yours too. I mean, that's.
Yeah. Don't forget, you owe me a bug shield.
You should get extra for this, Joe.
Oh, he gets plenty. Trust me. So hey, I did what I was going to ask you. I just had something pop into my head real quick.
Come on, man.
I know, that's crazy. You got me going. What do I need to do? I can't remember what I was going to ask you now. What's going on at the Rock while I try to get it out of my head? What I was going to say.
I do have more trucks coming in, so
Okay.
I got a couple shipments headed this way right now, and I got some LTZs because we haven't seen LTZs for a while, so we should have some LTZs here soon. And then it's been a pretty good week of stuff showing up, so that's always a good sign. So that's like Christmas around here. So
well, there.
But everything's kind of been the same for the last month or so in terms of offers and incentives. There's still educator discount out there. There's certain supplier pricing too, because a lot of dealerships with the limited inventory don't honor the supplier pricing just because of the limited inventory. But like John Deere customers, they get supplier pricing. Wells Fargo, I mean, there's just a couple of certain discounts that they get because of where they work. So we still honor all that stuff no matter what.
Well, hey, I got a special deal. I mean, I got 2.8 or 3% financing and no payments for 90 days. They got that going on. So don't forget that. Don't forget to look for that.
Yep. So rates are still pretty good. It just kind of depends on which bank you go with, but rates are still pretty good on that end of things too.
Yeah, absolutely. All right. Well, I'm not going to harass you. I can't remember what I was going to ask you. It was something about Google. I'll try.
Are you gone next week?
Am I gone next week? I am leaving the 20th or 21st. So
21st.
2 weeks.
Okay.
It's all there, black and white, clear as crystal.
Yeah. About 10 days I'll be gone. So we'll do a worst of while I'm gone.
Okay, that sounds great.
All right. Where can they find you?
1101 Southeast Store Labor at the Rock. I'll be here all day.
And I'll be dropping some stuff off for you. I got those deer certificates coming in, so we'll drop a couple off for you to give away. And I got some Iowa Jeep show tickets for next weekend to drop off. So if you want to go to the Jeep show, go see Joe by Wednesday. He'll have some free tickets.
I'll be around.
All right, Joe. Thanks, bud.
We'll see ya.
There he goes. I got to hit a break. We'll be right back on 1350 ESPN.
Squirrel! Are you into hunting, fishing, camping, or tailgating? If you are, we'd like to introduce you to Arctic Ice. Arctic Ice is a brand new way to keep your game, beverages, and camping supplies cold and fresh. Wherever your adventure takes you, Arctic Ice Packs are a rugged ice substitute that maintains low temperature longer than a bag of ice and does not have the slushy mess that can contaminate what's in your cooler. If you like to hunt or fish, look at the Alaskan
If I move this mic off and grab this mic, are you okay? You know which mic this is?
If you're wanting to really freeze things up, try the Tundra Packs that can keep your wild game and fish at dry ice temperatures for the travel back home. For tailgating or camping, try the Chill and Brew Packs. They will keep your beverages of choice at frosty cold temperatures 4 times.
Grant, what's going on, buddy?
If you want your game, fish,
We just talked about all the great pure whitetail stuff and why the people should use them.
Go check out Arctic Ice Packs today. You can find
Hey, and text me your cell number. I need your cell number, Grant, if you're still watching.
If bow hunting or archery is your passion, get to Archery Field.
Or email it to me at outdoorsdan@mac.com. You're welcome, Paula.
For generations, they have the experience to help you with your purchase and help you reach your goals. Archery Field and Sports carries archery gear from Matthews, Hoyt, Bowtech, and Bear, plus all the top extras and accessories you'll ever need. Mark and his staff are trained on all the latest tuning and setup techniques and are experts at personally fitting you.
Man, this show went quick.
You want. They also have a 40-yard indoor
41 I got 41 notifications.
Archery Field and Sports has
41
and personal training sessions available for you to train for the upcoming seasons that'll help you fill your tags. Archery Field and Sports at East 56th Street in Altoona. Open Tuesday through Sunday with leagues during the week. For more information, go
Well,
to
thank you, Kev. That's very kind of you.
515-265-6500.
Everyone that goes outdoors needs a good partner. One partner that's very important is a good knife. Kershaw Knives has knives and tools for every outdoor situation, whether you're into hunting, fishing, camping, climbing, or hiking. For hunting, you can't go wrong with a Lone Rock sheath knife. These sheath-style knives feature a gut hook or classic clip blade design and are great for hunting. The handles are made to stay in your hand and not slip, and the blades are made with the highest quality high-carbon stainless steel. When you get your game down, try an RBK skinning knife. This knife allows you to change out blades as they wear down, so you're always keeping the sharpest point on your game.
Did I just redo that commercial?
Even an extra handle, so your buddy can help you cage
Why
out
is that
your
one
game,
in there?
saving time on getting your valuable meat cooled down fast. Kershaw has knives for people on the go, like the brand new Shuffle. This new folding knife has great looks, a tool option, and opens beverages.
What number is
You're on
that?
the go. Check out all the
Commercial
knives
number.
at KershawKnives.com.
Will you email them and tell them to get rid of that?
Kershaw Knives, an outdoor partner you can count on.
You're ready for your next outdoor adventure. Wouldn't it be nice to have high-definition footage as a fun memory of your time in the outdoors? Well, Tacticam has been helping hunters do that very thing. Whether it's one of our 5.0 or the 5.0 wide camera, you're going to capture your hunts like never before. They can help you cover your bow fishing trips with the new Tacticam Fish Cam that's totally waterproof and ready to record some awesome bow fishing action. All the Tacticam cameras feature 4K resolution, Wi-Fi compatible, feature live stream capabilities, with over 2.5 hours of record time that feature image stabilization that's far above other cameras in its class. The Tacticam remote lets you hook up multiple cameras to one remote to capture more angles and shots like never before. So, when you're ready to record your next hunting or fishing adventure, don't forget to take your Tacticam camera. You'll be able to relive your trips like never before. Tacticam.com for more info.
This is the Outdoor Call Radio with Outdoors Dan on Des Moines.
Is that the last big break?
1350 ESPN.
All right, welcome back to the Outdoor Call Radio with Outdoors Dan. Fishing reports, I'm going to get to that. If you haven't won anything in the last 30 days, you can call me 244-1350, 244-1350, and we will try to get you on and get you a winner. We got that brand new dual game call and the Soldier Boy beef jerky. All right, Lake Wapello, everything's good. Rathbun, I told you it was good. Des Moines River, Sailorville to Red Rock. Channel catfish bite, white bass, wipers are good. Channel catfish is good. Don Williams, crappie bite is good. Red Rock, the white bass is fair. Sailorville Reservoir, white bass is fair. Big Creek is fair. Walleye are fair. Wipers are good. 3 Mile gills are good. Walleye are good. 12 Mile Creek, the gills, bass are good. And there's your fishing report, thanks to the fine folks at Sportsman's Warehouse. Let's see. We told you the outdoor call radio app screenshot contest. We got the Ugly Buck contest and the Itasca boot giveaway.
Thanks for calling in.
And let's see. That is brought to you by the fine folks at Elite. So let's see. And Iowa Jeep Show is going to be September 17th through Cambridge, Iowa. All sorts of 4x4 exhibits, military exhibits, trail rides, obstacle courses, vendors, kids, activities, food. That's going to be out in Cambridge, Iowa, and it's a great time. They got camping available if you need to do it. Get out there and see what's going on. And, hey, they got kids' activities, a lot of stuff going on. That's a big event. If you've never been and you like going out to have a nice time with the family, that's an event you might want to check out, okay? All right, let's see. Okay, let's go see what Steve is up to real quick. Steve, good morning. How you doing today?
Good. How are you?
I'm good. What are you doing today?
Hoping for lots of rain.
Hoping for lots of rain. We need it, don't we?
We do.
All right. But do you like to deer hunt?
Mostly fish.
Mostly fish. So you probably wouldn't use a deer call, huh?
Probably not.
Yeah, well, why don't we let somebody win that's going to go deer hunting?
Yep, that's fine.
Is that okay?
That's okay.
All right, well, thank you, Steve. I appreciate it. All right, 244-1350, 244-1350. You know, that way, Steve, hey, Steve, call me back when we give away that $100 gift card to Bojangle Baits for the ice fishing stuff. See, that's something you'll enjoy because that's all fishing stuff. 244-1350, 244-1350. We'll get you on. Jones Brothers Taxidermy. They got we got a shoulder mount. Ooh, you know what? I've got a shoulder mount to give away this year. I might throw that in on the hunt, that Kansas whitetail hunt that we're giving away. I actually might give that away in that package. That's a good idea. I just had an epiphany there. I might do that. Respect the Game TV, Mondays, Tuesdays, 9:30, Wednesdays, 12:30, Thursdays at 7 a.m. Could you look on you'll find us on the Sportsman's channel, Pursuit channel, and the Hunt channel. So there you go. Go check that out. And then My TV and then My Outdoor TV, I think that's two. So there you go. I had a question about Onyx. Yes, we do have a discount code for Onyx. It's 20% off. Just use the code word OCR20. OCR20. Just go to onyxmaps.com/hunt. And let's see. I got that. I told you about Herman's. We're doing the big diamond earring giveaway here in a couple weeks. Thanks to everybody over there at 2900 University Avenue in West Des Moines, Herman's Fine Jewelers, my good friends Donnie and Frank. And you can also hook them up at 222-2600. And then I'll tell you about Dr. Obi-Wan here in a minute. Let's go see what Buck is up to. Buck, good morning. What are you doing?
Hey, not too much.
Are you a deer hunter?
Yes, I am.
What kind of deer hunting you like to do?
I like bow hunting.
You like bow hunting. You don't like the muzzleloader?
No, I don't have one.
Well, that's all right. I'm just asking. They're all good, right?
Right, that's right.
Oh, Dave Jones just said add another deer mount for the hunt. Wow, that's two mounts Dave Jones is giving away. Jones Brothers Taxidermy. All right, Buck, I tell you what kind of call was I using a couple minutes ago?
Oh.
I'll give you a hint.
Grunt call.
There you go. Ding, ding, ding. You got the dual game call and a bag of Soldier Boy jerky.
All right.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
You're welcome. We'll call you back after the show, Buck.
All right. Thanks, Dan.
Thanks for listening. There you go. That was awesome. All right, OCR 20. I told you about that. Dave Jones, thank you for that. So we'll give away. I'll give away another shoulder mount around Christmas, and then when whoever wins that big hunting package to Triple H Outfitters, we'll give away a shoulder mount to their. Boy, that's a $1,000 bow. I'm sure Larry's going to say that's okay. So a $1,000 bow, $3,500 whitetail hunt. That's $4,500. You figure $500 for. That's $5,000 right there. That's not even counting the boots for my Tasca. What do you think about that, Andrew? Huh? Is that not a great prize?
I remember when I could broadcast and make sense.
That's right. You know what would even be better than that? A free teeth cleaning from Advanced Family Dentistry. That way, when you go get your buck at Triple H Outfitters, your pictures are going to look really good, huh? Isn't that awesome?
Squirrel.
Yep. You can find them at 907 North Ankeny Boulevard in Ankeny, Iowa. 964-1490, 964-1490, or you can check them out anytime at ankenysmiles.com. I'm taking Dr. Stewart's buddy, her hubby, where Matt Stewie's going moose hunting with me, so I know he's probably going to have a big cleaning done, but so he can look really good in those pictures. Huh? How about that? So if you need cleaning, cavities, fillings, root canals, crowns, add another. I just did that. We can help you with all that for all your general dentistry needs. There you go.
Bada bing, bada boom. You're out of bear.
All right. Well, another show in the books. Congratulations on everybody, and thank you for. Don't forget to download the Outdoor Call Radio app, and you can, like I said, you can enter a couple times a week. Just make sure you take good, fresh screenshots of what you're listening to, because I double check those to make sure it's good for everybody. Yeah. What are you doing today?
Well, I'm actually going to go to the big game.
You're going to the game?
I'm going
You
to
got
the game.
tickets?
I do.
Wow, good for you.
Yep. It's going to be good.
Who you picking to win?
The winning team.
The winning team. See, he's non-committal.
Iowa.
Yeah.
Go Hawks.
You and I. Go you and I.
Thanks, Dan. I appreciate it.
You're welcome. That's all right. You going to be in the rain?
No.
You're going in a suite?
I believe so.
Wow, good for you.
At least I hope so.
Must be nice to make all that money.
Yeah, well, I wouldn't know.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't know what they're building next door, but apparently they're building something. I've had 4 people say, "What's all that racket on them?"
I know.
Yeah.
Sounds like something's going on. I just want to yell.
No, cut that out!
I know. We're broadcasting here. It's crazy. I don't know what they're doing. It's not us. We're not doing it, so I don't know what to tell you. All right, I'm done. Are you out of here? It is rabbit season.
Yeah, that's why I put it.
Yeah. All right. Well, if you need to get a hold of me, just hit me up on Facebook or, send me an email and see what's going on. Other than that, we appreciate you. Thanks for tuning in every week here on 1350 ESPN. If you need anything, hit me up. Otherwise, we'll be back at it again. Don't forget to check out the Wednesday Drive on the Outdoor Call Radio app every Wednesday at 5 p.m. Central Time. Till next week, we're all in it together. Be good to one another, and see you next week. Bye!
Hi, this is your old friend Speed over at Speed Golf Cart, located in Wall Lake, Iowa. Just stop on over here. We've got a nice selection of new and used golf carts. We're a club car dealer, so we've got a nice selection.
All right, everybody, we're out of here. Have a great weekend. Stay safe. If you need something, let me know. Otherwise, we'll talk to you soon. Thank you.
Available with